long ride. Hey friends. Ooh, humid still. I'm just north of Knoxville, Tennessee. I got about 600 miles to go. The first stop in New York. Tentative placeholder map. I gotta see what time I'm gonna get in New York. Got invited to stay at a friend's house from high school, and tomorrow late afternoon we got a high school reunion. So Andrew, a friend of mine, he's going, so he invited me if I need a place to stay at his place. Along this adventure ride, along with many of my rides, I get invited by people, and I greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. One of the things, the hard time taking up on the generous offers is I can never guarantee what time I'll get to any certain place. So that's one reason I don't accept all the time the generous offers. Plus I like sleeping outside underneath the stars, even though it's oftentimes in parking lots at rest areas and so forth. What a morning. Started out, dropped my bike, forgot to plant my right foot as I'm trying to lean over and get the kickstand up. I got high challenges for my bike, all of my bike. Luckily my Indian Penny Chieftain isn't as high as my other two bikes, but it's the heaviest bike I own, super heavy. And with my bicep tendonitis on my right arm, I cannot lift anything, and I hope I didn't rip it off, but it hurts. I'm at a rest area, so I want to pitch out something here. There's a lady who put a book together, and all the proceeds from the book goes to Children's Hospital, and her Facebook name handle is Louise Lewis. That's Louis, I believe, Louise Lewis. And her book, forwarded by John Paul DeJoria, and you may know John Paul, and you can post up who that is. Some of you may know. The book title is The Meaning of Life According to Bikers, the biker book for charity. So got a bunch of famous people that's been quoted in this book, and other people as well, bikers. So if you are into charity and you want to see what bikers have to say and their quotes, The Meaning of Life According to Bikers. I spelled Louise's last name incorrectly. It's Lewis. Look her up on Facebook, Louise Lewis, and you could order a book from her. And like I said, goes to charity, Children's Hospital. And proceeds go there, and she cuts a check and gives it to the hospital. And maybe someday she'll write a follow-up book and get your quote. The Meaning of Life According to Bikers. Okay. Everyone has their own story why they ride, and a lot of the things I've read in the book, pretty common stuff, but maybe you'll find that unique inspirational quote, or you have your own quote, something. Why I ride, it's not a quote. I ride, that saying, I ride for adventures. I ride to check out the landscape, smell the fresh air, meet strangers, visit friends, just endless miles. I just ride. I love the adventure, and to me it's a sport. It's a sport, especially with big ass bikes. It's a challenge, and part of it is endurance. You know, I like to just go and go and go, and I know some friends, you know, worry, hey, you're covering too many miles, I'm worried about you, you're tired, and this and that, and I appreciate that. But I've learned to stop when I'm extremely, extremely tired. I'm not that stupid. You know, somewhat stupid now and then, but I'm not totally stupid. So I just like covering miles. That's all there's to it. Just like this adventure ride, I want to go get lobster. And I needed a break, so I'm covering, I believe, from home all the way to Bar Harbor, Maine is 1,975 miles. To New York, Piermont, New York, meeting up with high school friends. I don't know what that is. Then after tomorrow, let's get together, riding up to Connecticut, meet up with my cousin James. He rides a Harley. We're gonna ride to Rumney, New Hampshire, visit families and friends, hopefully, of James and Michelle Butler. This is a couple that came down 2019, and they were brutally murdered by this vicious felon criminal. Utah failed the system. Him and his wife, or him and his girlfriend. And they had a little kid, her kid, with them too. Stole the Silverado, stole the camper, made a run for Mexico, but they got caught in Mexico. And national coverage helped. So life is definitely got twists. A lot of great things, some very tragic, and I'm blessed to wake up each morning just like all of you. So always look at the positive side to everything, and one of my philosophy in life is there's always someone in deeper shit. So our circumstance is pretty damn good. Think about it. No matter what the circumstance, there's always someone in deeper shit. So our life is pretty good, and we gotta make it better each day that we wake up. There's all that's to it. And live a life of simplicity and adventures. Because everything else, you know, material stuff, that's nothing. Family and faith is one of my pillars that's important to me. And Pecan, my adopted cat, very important. All right, leave you one more note. Look up Lewis, L-O-U-I-S-C, last name L-E-W-I-S. All right, the meaning of life according to bikers. It's for a great cause. Cheers, everybody. God bless, and thanks for your support and moral boost. Cheer me on my adventure ride. Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. Thank you very much.